Hey, what's going on YouTube? Just another quick video. I've had these Blink XT2 cameras for a little over a month now. I have one right up there that covers most of the front yard. I have one up there in the middle that covers the carport and that side door. And I also have one up here that covers most of the backyard. So these cameras are wireless, battery operated, motion censored. So that means that when somebody walks by here, they will start recording. If you're looking for a continuous recording camera, something like that up there, that one is a Foscam power over Ethernet camera. So you'll see it has all these ugly wires. The Blink XT2 is a clean install, no wires. So if you're looking for something with continuous recording and a little bit different setup, then these Blink XT2 cameras are not for you. These cameras are also IP65 weather resistant, but you can also buy a micro USB cable from Amazon, which will give it continuous power, but it loses the weather resistant. So it no longer becomes weather resistant. So if you have a camera set up like under a carport, then that might be something you can get. But if it's out here where it's going to be impacted by the weather, you might have to look into a different solution. These cameras have a 110-degree viewing angle, so it covers my front yard pretty well. The motion sensor capabilities are also okay. They're pretty good. It starts capturing video when it senses motion between this palm tree here and the middle palm tree. Once it senses motion between there, it will start recording. Now if you see my palm trees moving in the wind, when I first got these cameras, it kept sending me a ton of notifications because of these palm trees moving. And there's a cool option in the settings called activity zones, and it lets you gray out the areas where there's movements so you don't get these false notifications. Now, something that I have not seen yet in the settings is a pet settings where it recognizes dogs or cats. I have this cat that comes through the driveway and triggers my cameras. The only indicator that these cameras have that tells you that motion has been detected or that it's recording, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it out here, but a little blue LED turns on, and you can shut that LED off by taking the battery cover behind the camera off and hitting an on and off switch. So if you want to be discreet and you don't want anybody to know when these cameras are active or when they are recording, then you can switch it off by taking the battery cover off. So the next thing I want to talk about is sound. The sound quality is okay. Let's see if you guys can hear it. It has an echo to it. It works, but I think that can be improved. Now, it does have a mic, so if you press the same button there, whoops. It has a talk button where you can hold and talk, and it works, but it can be a lot louder. It is pretty noisy outside, as you can As you've seen in my video, there is a freeway close by and just noisy, so somebody walks by, they may or may not hear you. Now I want to give you a tour of the Blink app. So we're going to start right on top. On the left hand side where it says main house, you'll see a circle with like people in it. We're going to click on that. This app is called Neighbors by Ring, and you can download this app, and even if you do not have a camera system, you can still sign up for it. It's not going to ask you if you have Ring or any of these devices, but it's good because it shows you the crime that is going on or the things that are going on around you. So as you can see here, it says suspicious solar, rep, helicopter, 2 little dogs, stranger scoping out the house. So it makes you aware of the crime that is going around in your neighborhood. So pretty cool app. It's nice to have. It sends you alerts. So if there's something that happened or somebody broke into a house, then it will send you, when somebody posts something, it will send you an alert on your phone. Okay, right where it says main house, we are going to click on that. Main house. So it's going to have pretty much some settings. One of the important settings that some people may be interested in is a scheduling setting. So if you click on that, you can schedule when you want these cameras to be recording and active. Now, of course, it has a time zone, and right under where it says delete, it gives you an option to save all XT2 live views. All right, let's go back. Now, right on the right side of main house, you're going to see a folder with the little orange circle on it. We're going to click on that. This is where your storage, where all your videos are stored. Now, as you can see, my storage is 22%, and it gives you an option, and this is free, so they are not going to charge you for their cloud storage, which is a plus. There are some camera systems out there that will charge you a monthly fee. Amazon Blink XT2 cameras are not doing that. So you have an option to delete older clips. You have a 3-day, 7-day, 14-day, 30-day, and a 1-year option. I was recently on the 3 days and I changed it to 14 days to see how fast my storage will be filled up. Now, if you have an important video that you want saved, what you can do is click on the video you want saved. Let's see if this thing loads. You're going to pause it, and right on the top left hand corner you're going to see an arrow with the line under it. If you click on that, it will download the video to your local storage. So this way you are able to share it with law enforcement, your neighbors, share it on the Neighbors app, or just save it for future reference. Alright, so let's go back into that folder, and you can filter. If you click on the bottom right hand corner, you can filter through the cameras to see which camera you actually want to view footage from. Alright, so let's see. Let's find a good video so I can show you some nighttime. There's some nighttime footage. Daytime footage. And I'm going to try to download these videos and try to put them in this video so you guys can see it in a bigger form. So All right, so let's go back. So if you look at our first camera, you'll see 3 lines with dots in them, and then right next to that you will see a little running man. That little running man unarms that camera. So if you're going to be doing work located in the front yard, then you can inactivate that camera or unarm that camera so it doesn't send you a bunch of notifications when you're out there cutting the grass or watering your plants. Now, if you're going to have a party and you want all the cameras inactive or unarmed, the bottom right hand corner you'll see armed. You can click on that and it will unarm your cameras. And then when the party's over, you just click arm. The more these cameras capture, the faster your battery will drain. Now, I've had these cameras for about a month, and we're going to go right into the settings. So those lines with the dots on them right next to the running man, we're going to click on that. And you'll see that my battery says that it's still okay. And I've had them over a month. The box and everything says that the batteries they came with will last 1 year. So far so good. So right under battery you'll see temperature. It does tell you the temperature that your cameras are operating at, or the temperature that's outside. I have seen it go over 110 degrees, and not really worried, but if it was to get any higher than that, I'm not sure what the impact to the batteries would be. Okay, so motion detection, they have an option there to enable and disable. Activity zones, this is important. You may have to adjust them when you first get these cameras. If you have trees or something that moves in front of your house, you'll see that the whole top area is shaded, and it will help you prevent false notifications. When you're at work, you don't want to keep getting these dings, and it can be very distracting when you think somebody's in your yard or something's going on and it's just your trees moving. Okay, and they have an advanced option. I'll let you zoom in closer, and it lets you update your photo. So if you move your cameras and adjust them, you can hit update photo and it will readjust. Alright, so re-trigger time, right under activity zones. You can adjust it. Sensitivity. The higher the sensitivity, I'll show you. It'll say high motion sensitivity may impact battery life. Clip length, it goes in increments of 5. And the longer the clip length, it will give you a message saying that it will impact your battery life. So the higher your settings are, the higher the impact on your battery life. Alright, so the next option is end clip early if motion stops. IR illuminator, control is auto. Intensity, I have mine at high. It can get very dark out here. And I have my intensity set as high. And video quality, saver, best, and enhanced. I want the best video I can get. And if I have to replace batteries every 3 months, then I will do that. It'll be worth it. Enable microphone. Again, you can talk on these cameras, but it's not too loud. If you're in a noisy area, you might not, whoever's listening to the camera may not be able to hear you. Speaker volume. When you are listening to the audio from outside, it sounds okay, and there's a little bit of an echo to it, but it works. That can be improved. And I'll insert some videos here, some nighttime and daytime and hopefully you can hear some of the audio. So these cameras have worked well for me. The setup was easy. Installing them was easy. No wires. All you had to do is download an app and pair it, create a login and a password. So it's worked very well for me. I've not even put batteries in it. So far, maintenance free. We'll see here when it starts raining. And my front camera is out in direct sunlight, so we'll see how long it actually takes for it to get some damage. But so far, so good. I did buy these cameras on eBay for $100 and around $30 through a bidding war. And just keep in mind, Black Friday will be coming, so you'll start seeing some sales there and the price dropping. I have seen some sales that have been going on, and sometimes it goes, 3-camera set will go all the way down to $200. And keep in mind, Best Buy sells these cameras, and if you don't like them, you can just take it back with your receipt and get your money back. So keep that in mind. If it's something that you are interested in or don't know if it's going to work for you, you can purchase them and take them back to Best Buy, or purchase them off the website and return them. And they will have a bunch of other cameras that you can choose from, and you can decide to do the same with those. All right, so if I missed anything or you guys would like to see a specific video, let me know in the comments below. If this video has helped you out, please help me with the YouTube algorithm and hit that like button. Thanks for watching.